Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on which part of the day and which part of the world you are watching us from. My name is Todd Dankin, and I am from the National Marijuana News, kind of why you're seeing it on the National Marijuana News Facebook page. We got a little update we're going to go through today, but in the meantime, make sure you check out our website. It is new, it is improved. We got lots of great stuff happening over there on the website. And you can make comments about the articles that you like, the articles that you don't like. Give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever you want to do. We always love to hear from you. And if you're not seeing what you'd like to see on the National Marijuana News, make sure you email us at editor@tnmnews.com. And during this broadcast, if you do have any comments, make sure you just type them in. We're always, we love talking to the fans and the audience when they're out there. Lots of stuff going on the East Coast. We are here to report right out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, according to the Marijuana Policy Project, that medical marijuana sales begin today in Pennsylvania. So congratulations to Pennsylvania. And now certified patients can obtain their medicine legally for the first time. 6 out of the 10 dispensaries that have been approved to operate were set to open their doors, and up to 81 more dispensaries are expected to open across the state over the next few months. There are nearly 4,000 patients that are certified to purchase medical marijuana products at these locations, and more than 13,000 are awaiting approval to participate in the program. So it looks like it's off to a pretty good start. The stage of the implementation process is taking place ahead of schedule, less than 2 years after Governor Tom Wolf signed Act 16 into law. According to Becky Dansky, who is legislative counsel for the Marijuana Policy Project, who helped lead the marijuana effort in the state legislature, she said that seriously ill Pennsylvanians will be able to get relief earlier than expected thanks to the diligent efforts of the regulators and the operators. There's still a lot of work to be done before implementation is complete, and everyone is hopeful that the medical marijuana program will continue to be refined and improved to ensure patients have safe, reliable, and affordable access to their medicine. And just as a note, Pennsylvania, it was the 24th state to pass and implement an effective medical marijuana law. And also to bring you up to speed, there are 29 states with effective medical marijuana laws on the books right now, including Washington, D.C. And there are another dozen states who are expected to have medical marijuana bills introduced this year in 2018. Not sure what that number is, but it's right about 41 states soon will have some sort of marijuana legislation on the books. Until today, only 8 of the states that have made marijuana legal for adults did so through ballot initiatives, and that happened over the past 3 elections in 2012, 14, and of course 2016. Voters in Colorado, Washington, Alaska, Oregon, California, Maine, Massachusetts, and Washington, D.C., and where we are right now in Nevada, approved ballot questions to legalize marijuana. Today was also a very important milestone in Vermont, where a state legislature has enacted a law signed by the governor that legalizes possession and home cultivation of marijuana for adults aged 21 and older. H511 eliminates Vermont's civil penalty for possessing 1 ounce or less of marijuana and removes penalties for possession of up to 2 mature marijuana plants and up to 4 immature plants for people 21 and older, and that's beginning on July 1st, so just a few months away. Again, according to Matt Simon, who is a New England political director for the Marijuana Policy Project, he said in a press release that after more than 15 years of hard work by MPP and our allies in the state, adults in Vermont no longer need to fear being fined or criminalized for low-level marijuana possession and cultivation. This is a great step forward for the state and the whole region. Responsible adults will soon have the freedom to enjoy a safer option legally, and law enforcement will be free to concentrate on serious crimes with actual victims. We are looking forward to working with lawmakers and state leaders to continue improving marijuana laws in the Green Mountain State. And their coalition's goal is this year or next is to enact a law that regulates marijuana and allows it for legal sale. The newly enacted law, just so we're clear, only allows for possession and cultivation at home. So basically, if you're in Vermont, you can cultivate at home, you can have it at home, and you're not going to go to jail, according to the new law. Now, if you've been over to the National Marijuana News website, or have you seen our Facebook page, you saw this little video that we put up there of good old Sheriff Grady Judd. So Grady Judd had a round table with Drumpf, and the Cheeto in Chief. He spoke about taking the fight to drug dealers and drug pushers and immigration policy for the most part. And after the roundtable, Sheriff Judd, he came out of the White House. He spoke to some reporters, and Judd claimed that every person he had ever spoken to must be. Let me say it again. Sheriff Judd said that every person he had ever spoken to started doing drugs. They started with marijuana, right? Marijuana must be the root of all evil because marijuana has been contributing to drug-related deaths for years and years and years, according to Sheriff Judd. Look, Sheriff Judd, I got news for you, pal. Marijuana is not a gateway drug. Marijuana is a get off of your drugs drug. If you want to talk about alcohol, if you want to talk about opiates, if you want to talk about, how about NyQuil, right? I mean, these are gateway drugs to other bigger, stronger, faster drugs and abused drugs. Let's talk about how many deaths there have been with marijuana overdoses. Oops, there haven't been any. So when you say that marijuana is a gateway drug, Sheriff Judd, you really have to get your facts straight. Okay, so here's a way to get your facts straight. Simply go to the National Marijuana News, read what's going on, actually learn something, and then maybe your opinion might mean something, Sheriff Judd. Look, I just want you to be smart. I want you to know the rules. I want you to know about marijuana and how it helps people all over the world cure lots and lots and lots of problems that people have medically. So before you say marijuana is the root of all evil, guess what? Maybe you should take a bong hit or something and lighten up. In other news, Sessions is whining over Senator Gardner's blockade of his Justice Department nominees. So what's happening there is after Jeff Sessions rescinded that Cole memo that really kept all of the funding from the DEA out of marijuana enforcement, Senator Cory Gardner of Colorado said, well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to block all of the nominees to get here's what they're going to do. They're going to block all the Justice Department nominees, and that's what he's done. He's right now stopped 11. He is looking to stop 20 more. And look, here's the deal, Jeff Sessions. You should go talk to Sheriff Judd, and maybe you guys should learn a little bit about marijuana. That's what I would recommend you should do. You, Jeff, and you, Judd, why don't you get together, you learn a little bit about marijuana, and then you'll understand it's not the root of all evil. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? So, congratulations, certainly to Senator Gardner for standing up what he knows and has seen work in his state, both a medical marijuana program and an adult use program, very successful over there in Colorado. Guys, if you want to, please type in what you guys think about Jeff Sessions and Sheriff Judd. Go over to the National Marijuana News website, and you can watch the video where Sheriff Judd really talks about how marijuana is the root of all evil. We all know that's not true. And what we try to do here at the National Marijuana News is educate everybody so everybody knows how wonderful this plant can be. So that's it for your Thursday update here on the National Marijuana News. My name is Todd Dankin, and yours isn't. We'll see you soon.